Venusaur.
They tried.
They are really trying to adjust to what Team MYS has. For this game, it seems like back to the Venusaur.
Back to the Venusaur ban once again, even though it wasn't played out as well. And Team MYS, they are going to ban the Dodrio, knowing that they're going to not be having the first pick. This forces Travenin to actually be picked up by Zeraphic Gaming, and a 1-2 coming on from Team MYS. Now, Zeraphic Gaming, knowing that they are actually down a game against Team MYS, so they have to. So basically, they have to put on their A game here for this final game. And they're definitely not going to allow Team MYS to make another win on them and become champions. I mean, Zeraphic Gaming, they have a lot on line. They are the first grand finalists here for APAC-WEST, and they definitely don't want to go home in second place. Both teams are right now at the edge of their seats. Everyone who's actually watching this game is also at the edge of the seats. Curious to know who is going to become the champion. Of course, it is going to be that Cleavable together with the Urshifu coming on from Team MYS. It's going to be a slow bro. Wow, things are looking fast. And finally, we get to see the Mamoswine. Rebounds is back with his Mamoswine here.
Again, and in the second game, while off the previous best of 3, before the reset, Team MYS, actually, they did ban the Trevenant for 1 game because this Trevenant has been a thorn in their side. And Zeraphic Gaming, they now take the Decidueye away. Anyway, if you want the Mew, we're going to take the Decidueye. No Venusaur for you. What are you going to go for? Team MYS.
Really?
Is
Is
it Talonflame?
Talonflame? Wow. Okay.
I love long series Flower. I love it when we go the distance because this is where you see the teams really get pushed to the absolute limit. You get to see these picks that you don't normally witness getting selected. You know, you really push the teams to the limit in how they draft and how they respond to the enemies. And in this case, Talonflame, I don't think we've seen this on MYS.
No, we have not seen a Talonflame, and I am very curious how they're going to be playing this. Quite an interesting pick. I'm guessing that they have their own reasons why they want to play this out. Do they really have... Okay, now they have the Urshifu, this time for Team MYS, and instead, we're seeing a Decidueye on Zeraphic Gaming. I think everybody is curious to see like how well does Zeraphic Gaming play Decidueye, because we keep seeing that on MYS side. And you're on the end of getting chased by Urshifu when you're using Decidueye, but this time about you have the opportunity to use Urshifu and then you get to chase down Decidueye on the other end.
Yeah, it's like, you know, we've seen Team MYS play so much Decidueye, and Zeraphic Gaming is like, you know what?
We can do it too.
We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot and see if that works out. Well, now we get to witness it in this game 2 of the Grand Finals reset. Obviously, Zeraphic Gaming, they need to win this one to force that game 3. Ignore the graphics up there. It's a bit of a swap. Team MYS are the one that has the advantage. That has won game number 1. But definitely, I think as excited as you are to see how the Decidueye performs in this game too.
Yep, and most definitely. And of course, we're going to be seeing that Rowlet going into that central area with a little bit of assistance from his friend right here. And if we're coming back to the mid lane, it is going to be definitely that Urshifu right here trying to get his levels away, getting online real fast. We can actually have the power spike and coming into the lanes. And this time, looking at top lane, things are looking quite hit out. Swine trying to make an escape right here. He's still a basic, trying to make it live.
He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine. He's gonna be. Oh, look at the rush, but still leverage up is still insufficient. Swine trying to make an escape. It is coming to the situation. They need a bit more. Oh, unfortunately, he did not manage to actually get that shield from the goalpost. That is a 3v2 situation going on the top lane. A little bit too late for Urshifu trying to actually make a commitment here. Tries to do something here, but gotta be careful.
They might be able to still get to this Rowlet, this Zeraphic Gaming. You can see Dark is going to get cut right through Yang, forcing the eject button out of him. Team MYS putting on the pressure. That Barry is not going to save him. Yang tries to go for the second. Locked down by the Woodhammer, but I don't think Zeraphic Gaming can stop Yang. Team MYS once more just putting immense pressure on this top side.
Well, it would look like as if Zeraphic Gaming was having the edge earlier on, but here comes the comeback from Team MYS instead here in game number 2. We are definitely looking forward to what the outcome will be here in this game number 2. Whether or not will this be the final game of the day, or will Zeraphic Gaming manage to make it an equalizer here in the grand finals 1-1 and force a game number 3, or should I say the final game for the grand finals. And here we go. Look at that live streaming new stuff as well. So I'm guessing they managed to secure this in the hands of Team MYS. The Urshifu Mew combo at the central area, rotating back to the bottom lane together with the slow bro. Oh, they have the CY online real quick after going to the central area.
And overall, right, for the side of Team MYS, once more, every time when you have the Mew, you always have some sort of security when you are trying to get the objectives. 35 seconds until the first set spawn. So far, Zeraphic Gaming have been able to find decent responses to Team MYS's movement. Yang getting the snowball going early on. He's currently the highest level Pokemon in the entire game. But the good news for Zeraphic Gaming, well, the silver lining is that they weren't punished as much as they did in kind of the first grand finals, the first set that's in the grand finals.
Yep, I totally agree. Trevenant trying to make an escape right here, but unfortunately, Urshifu dashing forward and seals the deal on him, making it a takedown, sliding towards Urshifu, tries to make an escape. And of course, it is going to be a Reggie steal, and this is going to be quite a buff for the team that manages to take it down. And we will see, it seems that both sides are ready to commit. Even the Mammoth Swine, the Pylo Swine is making its way towards the bottom path as well. It's a 5v5 situation. We'll see who manages to take down on this one. Oh, Woodhammer hitting in. Unfortunately, not enough damage. Apple from behind.
Yang straight to the back, looking for Ares and finds it already. Again, this Urshifu has the Unite move as well. Didn't unleash the second part of it, but it doesn't matter. Team MYS still getting full control of this Registeel. They even have Foxy to secure it with the Solar Beam. As always, this is just another day of light work for Team MYS when it comes to the Reggies. Zeraphic Gaming trying to defend this first goal post, but rebounds with the pushback. And of course, the Talonflame Yemu going for the absolute dunk on Zeraphic Gaming. Team MYS once more just playing these objectives perfectly.
Look at rebounds with that nice shove to the back with that Pylo Swine. It's not even a Mammoth Swine yet, but soon enough, this guy is going to be buffed up with additional stats. And this time, despite being low HP, still forcing through at the front, but gotta be well, Pylo Swine decides going from behind. That's going to be Visco, the rush come from behind. Solar Beam didn't manage to connect, but they're going to be making an escape here.
And they also lost the Delphox, right? The Yemu was able to get on top of him. Zeraphic Gaming. They're now transitioning to the top side. You have the Altera, you have the Regieleki, but Yang is already there. And Froggy just constantly popping him up with the Moonlight. You also have the Gravity as well. So if you're fighting in this choke point, Team MYS will have some sort of utility to really slow you down and buy time. We talk about Spirit Shackle having a lot of poke, but this Moonlight is constantly keeping MYS healthy. The Woodhammer only getting onto one, and look at Yang again. His Unite move is back up online. This Delphox could not stay in the fight, and Yang single-handedly holding back the entirety of Zeraphic Gaming. Finally gets taken down thanks to the Woodhammer, but Rebound just goes in with his own Unite move, disrupting Zeraphic Gaming. Team MYS just constantly getting that lead to be bigger and bigger.
Yeah, very unfortunate Urshifu gets taken down. Of course, the Mammoth might use the Mammoth Mash as well, but unfortunately didn't manage to actually take down anyone from Zeraphic Gaming. And this time, it looks very bright for Team Zeraphic Gaming to actually go for Regieleki, but it seems that they're going to be forced into a team white here, trying to make an escape. Unfortunately, the Talonflame managed to get for 2 knockout streak. Clefable gets taken down, also trying to make a space, going to be the Talonflame. And this time, Blissey gets taken down.
This Talonflame is a big problem. Zeraphic Gaming, they had the Decidueye and the Delphox. This Talonflame, remember, last pick from Team MYS. And every time Yemu goes straight for the back, Zeraphic Gaming have no way to stop it. Your Slow Beam is a very precious resource, but there's so many Pokemons on the side of Team MYS that you really want to lock down. Ideally, it feels like the Talonflame will be priority, but so far, Zeraphic Gaming have not been able to find an opening.
Yep, and of course, trying to actually catch up that Talonflame is not really an easy thing. Quite high mobility, being able to actually charge themselves as well. Mammoth Swine tries to charge him forward, unfortunately not being able to connect, and of course, still going for the chase here on the slow bro. The Unite here hitting on the Urshifu, stopping him in his tracks. Really good aim right there. Could have hit on anyone, but Urshifu gets being pinned down, and they're going to go for this Registeel. Anybody trying to go anything for it? Who's going to get it? It's going to be the Talonflame. They managed to secure the Registeel here for Team MYS. They're going to move forward. Urshifu takes down on the Slowbro, definitely with the Unseen Fist. And of course, moving forward, it's going to be Urshifu. He still has the shield. Shield's already down. Tries to make an escape. It's going to be Yang. And of course, a little bit cover from Mammoth Swine at the front line. Makes an escape.
And the entire time, Delphox was not able to be a part of it because he was busy dealing with the Reggie Lecky on that top side. Team MYS once more, they force out this very early slow beam from that slow bro, and just another precious resources unfortunately expanded prematurely just to keep Yang under control, and now Yang in the midst of things, but they could not get rid of them. Rebound just showing up from the side, getting rid of this Blissey. No more NT for another 10 seconds, but rebounds once more, a double for this Mammoth Swine. Foxy chips in for a third. Team MYS in the driver's seat, Flavor.
Wow, Mammoth Swine doing wonders here for Team MYS. Rebounds showcasing one of his prime Pokemons being played in this match, and things are looking very bright for Team MYS, but things are not over yet for Zeraphic Gaming. They're trying their level best to actually making it an equalizer here in game number 2 on this best of 3 series. There's still an opportunity for them to actually get this Rayquaza, which is going to merge in the next 5 more seconds. Of course, Moonlight here, the used by Fable, trying to regenerate out for his teammates, and this is going to be the final attack.
He's already at the back. They use a slow beam, they trap him, but can they get rid of Yang though? They can't. Yang once more gets away. Froggy's gonna run after him to top him back up, but Rayquaza down to half. Delphox already gone. MYS, they have the numbers advantage. Rebound straight right in, and just playing disruption, knocked up from afar. But can you break through the door of that Team MYS? They actually get the Rayquaza. Team MYS, they need to break the shields. Zeraphic Gaming have a chance to force a third. NT, he's gonna lose that shield very quickly. Zeraphic Gaming, they only score 42. Team MYS, we talk about that defense, Flavor. They're gonna do it again. Shen has no points to score. NT has no shield.
Oh no, this might be it. It's gonna be a close one. 60 is being pointed out here, moving forward. Unfortunately, Mammoth Swine managed to actually take down that Decidueye here, and going over the defense at the bottom path against this Mammoth Swine. Pushing forward.
They're taking all the points away.
Yep, they need this points to score. It's so close. There's still 55 seconds left for Zeraphic Gaming to do something here to actually go in for a score. Remember, that's an advantage for Zeraphic Gaming because they can still score at the bottom path, and it is still available, and it's close towards them.
Froggy already scored another 60. He snuck over to the top side. And Zeraphic Gaming, less than 40 seconds left. They need more than 100 points for this. Shen Q, he's looking for an opening, but the rest of Zeraphic Gaming, they're heading boss side, just like you say, Flavor. Shen has already been spotted, but if they can get Team MYS out of this bottom goal zone, then maybe Zeraphic Gaming can get a couple of points in, but Yang has found the Decidueye. Flavor, I think we are looking at Team MYS putting in the final touches, coming from the lower bracket after dropping the Zeraphic Gaming on the top side. The Shen can't even get the 30 in. Team MYS forced the reset in the lower bracket of the grand final. They forced this repeat, and Team MYS in this long haul has completely done it once more, Flavor. Another comeback from the brink of defeat. They are your APAC-WEST Pro Qualifiers champions.
Yes, correct. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Our champions, Team MYS. After getting knocked out from the upper bracket finals against Zeraphic Gaming in a 1-2 score right up there, and after winning 2-1 against their opponents, No Lucario in lower bracket finals, forcing a reset in the grand finals in a 2-1 score, and of course winning 2-0 here at the grand finals reset. Team MYS is the #1 team here at the Pokemon Unite Championship Series Asia Pacific West, winning himself not only a slot to the upcoming regionals together with their opponents Zeraphic Gaming and together with No Lucario, but also bringing back home a prize winnings of 7,000